Everyone must clearly understand that the world order, as you so rightly and accurately said, is fundamentally divided into only two distinct camps, and everyone will ultimately have to choose their side. Those individuals who claim to be entirely neutral either have absolutely no real understanding whatsoever, or perhaps their brains are completely switched off. Let's be unequivocally clear about that particular point. There is no possible neutrality. There are the oppressors and those who are oppressed. And as a revolutionary loves all peoples. So thank you to all of you who have come from Europe, America, and from all over to support us, because the cause of Thomas Sankara, certainly, on October 15th, 1987, people thought they had assassinated the man and his ideas. They tried to destroy all the archives, even going so far as to use our national television. People tried to destroy everything that could exist. They are witnesses. You can go to RTB and ask them. All the archive boxes were emptied. They tried to completely erase the facts about Thomas Sankara. Thank God some people were able to preserve many things about him. Today, more than ever, we realize that yes, the man, the flesh is gone, but his spirit remains in the world. Today, many African heads of state hide behind a so-called democracy made in the African way, trying perhaps to copy their imperialist master. But today, democracy in the world is limited. It has developed, it has reached its peak. Today, it is in decline. That must be acknowledged. We need to create our own model. And our model is African. And as they say, if the meaning of the word democracy is as they claim, then it was born in Africa. So here we have our own way of seeing things. We must become Africans again and embrace African books. As Comrade President Thomas Sankara said, it is the only way to live free and to live with dignity. From this moment forward, wherever we may be, let us consistently spread the vital message of our shared history, where we truly come from, precisely what we are actively doing today, and exactly why the world is currently the way it is. This is so that people can fully understand, enthusiastically join the ongoing revolution, and together we can effectively move forward toward harmonious and sustainable development, toward a truly unified African Union. Because this so-called African Union today is just for show. We do not feel it. There is no union. The continent is torn apart by wars, all of it due to the manipulation of imperialists. They only want to see us divided, killing each other while they plunder our wealth. Meanwhile, on the continent, our brothers, perhaps those who still don't understand, tell us that we talk too much. And often it's these so-called intellectuals who perhaps haven't understood, who have been completely shaped by the Western system, by the imperialist system, who think we talk too much because they can't understand or grasp the message we're conveying. Unfortunately, that's their weakness too, but we must keep speaking out. Our youth must wake up. That's all Africa is asking for. To produce, to process, and to consume. And we will continue to encourage these initiatives. But all of this comes through a change in mentality. And also, I would say, by forcing the hand of some, and that's where the revolution lies. Because changing the mentality of the bourgeoisie is difficult. And it's this bourgeoisie who oppress and who continue to collaborate with imperialism because they have the means. And also, they communicate. They use every channel to keep young Africans stagnant. That's why young Africans end up drowning, dying by the thousands in the ocean trying to reach the so-called El Dorado, if we can call it that. But we have to manage to create it here, and it's possible. You won't be able to move forward. They will always put obstacles in your way. Through the laws that the imperialists themselves have put forward, have led them to develop. Through the organizations, the institutions that the imperialists helped set up in our states. We have to be able to break all of that so that Africa can rise again, unite, and move forward. We are at war in Burkina. We know where it comes from. We are fighting. But when we look at the history of certain countries, it breaks our hearts even more. Sudan, Congo. In short, There are enough places where people are dying by the thousands, where brothers are tearing each other apart all day long. Here, it's individuals manipulated by imperialism who are sitting on the other side, sending them a bit of money, fuel, weapons, ammunition, and they kill their brothers. They roam through the countryside, killing without even knowing why they're doing it. But all of this is because minds are still. You need to be able to reignite the minds of many Africans so that we can wake up and smile at each other. And it's through the communication that you are doing. We have created the Institute of Black Peoples. We are now in the process of making it operational. And I hope that everyone will participate, either in person or via video conference, to continue educating our youth so that they take responsibility, so that they understand the world and make it their own, so that we can finally wake up, unite, and live with dignity and freedom.